Hey guys, it's Crafting here, back with another video. And so, in the last part, if you haven't watched it, go watch that video before you watch this one. So, if you have watched that one, here you go. So, in the second part, we will be building the storage unit. Before I think I showed in the video, maybe. I have to check over it again. There's observers all the way over here, so if the machine were to break, it would still push it. But I realized by fixing it, somebody, or it was probably me or Gavin, or also known as the survival dude 723 on YouTube. This repeater right here was gone, and this one was on one tick. So yeah, there's something wrong with that. Oh wait, never mind. That's supposed to be on one tick. I just realized because it has to be on one tick. These are on two, because there's an extra repeater that makes up for those two. Anyway, so it makes it the same timing. Over here, you got the machine. I've already tested it, and I might want to test it again later. But it will place down a column of wood. Oh, I forgot to mention in the other video. With this, you want to place a plus right here. So build 3 out from this first log, 3 over, and 1 over. Why you want to build this is so you don't get ginormous massive trees, because that's the max growth limit. Right there, it maxes it. So it can't go any higher than that. And so you'll only get baby trees. Because last time when I didn't put that, or I put it 1 block higher, it decided to build a ginormous tree around it. But with this, it'll destroy all the leaves and it will stop the tree right there. So it won't be able to crush the leaves like around here, like if it gets stuck in the middle. That's pretty much why it's getting pushed. Anyway, moving on. So we're here for this part. So this is what you want to do. Also, before I start, these are the resources you'll need. By the way, you'll need a ton of pistons and quite a bit of obsidian to put at the end. So you'll need like 2 stacks or 1.5 stacks of obsidian, almost 2 stacks of pistons, I would just say a stack each, but for obsidian get an extra stack, and for this get half a stack extra. Plus a bunch of building resources. Unless if you don't care about building the platform to walk on, that's up to you, but if you want to, you can. I just put it in for this building. I'm not going to put it in for this one because it's going to waste so much time. Anyway, let's get moving on. So, you just need obsidian, piston, redstone repeater, redstone torch, stone bricks slabs. These are just my 2 building blocks of choice. So what you want to do is, in the last video, if you've seen, you want to count from this dirt block out 12 blocks, and on the 12th one, you want to make sure to, since it's here, place that 1 to the right, 1 down, destroy the middle, and place a torch on that back one. That is just to detect all the wood to get pushed. Now, repeater above that block, piston 7 blocks high, 4, 5, 6, 7, there we go. Now, block up. Now, you want to, with this, place blocks going all the way up, from bottom to top. See what? Hold on. There we go. What the heck did I do? Okay, there we go. So, 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, on there. And you don't really need that one at the top. Place down all your redstone dust through here, and that's it. If I were to place one block, it should activate all of it. There we go. That's all the entire stack game pushed here. Now, from here, you want to count out, or you don't have to, you can just place it. Okay, there we go. That's the max build. So this would come over here and then head all the way over here. So what you want to do now is place whatever side it's on right here. One torch, one repeater, 7 pistons, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go along the sides, place one here, one there, and you don't have to place the very top one, just place going down. By the way, why you don't need to put the very top block is because this already goes into it, so it really does not matter. They each go into every single one, and it's also more compact than putting repeaters in there, which is actually much better. The last one was 30 minutes. This one should be around 10 minutes, I would say, if I can do it quick enough. Anyway, so you want to put down 6 pieces of obsidian going up, just in case it were to get pushed over. The very bottom one will, of course, get pushed this way, but since it's the max build limit, still, you want to put this here, because it'll end up breaking the machine if you don't. You don't really have to, but you can if you want, so you don't have to waste all that obsidian. So this is optional. Obsidian is optional. Included on the back wall. Well, actually you need it on the back wall, because this is one out, since it can push all the way to there, and then it pushes back. You will need obsidian 1 block away. So this would have to be obsidian all the way out here. So let's build up. Okay, so there's the max limit. Build around it. And oops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. Fix that. So you want to put an entire row of blocks like that. Okay, so you want a torch here, repeater, and an entire row going all the way to here of pistons. Next row. All the way to the very top. This is why I said you might need a ton of pistons. Is just because you need this wall, that, and that to push into a giant storage. What I could have done is if I made it more compact and I removed this one right here, or two, I could put another one of these right here and have it push all the way out here, or like small, make it small, have it push all the way out here, push over this way, and push around in a loop, a small little loop, and then once it gets there, make it even bigger and take up the same space as this, but times 2. I could do that, but not in this video. I might do it on my own free time. So anyway, back to this part. Place up on the repeater, have your torch there. Again, obsidian is optional. I would prefer to, for these two is optional. That has to be there. Or at least you want to place an extra 2 blocks so when it push it, oh wait, no, it'd still push it. Come on. Yeah, I just put obsidian there. It'll make it easier on you. There's an entire line of or any type of block you want. Going all the way to here, and right here you want to place an entire line going across. One up here. Redstone going across each side. One there, and there. And plus a repeater there. That is just so it, well, you don't need that. Just like that. I was putting that up, I don't know why. So you really don't need that row, but I would prefer to put that because it would activate that and push down. It would do the same thing either way. To come down here. Place 4. Place one there, one there. Like this. Do the same for the next one. Repeater, redstone, another layer. Repeater, redstone, going all the way along. There we go. Now that's done. Now we just need to hook it all up. So from here you want to place one there, one every other. And block out and redstone. Now that should completely be it. And it should work perfectly fine. Now if we were to go like this, throw all this out, you don't need any of this anymore. Now I'm going to do some testing just to show you that it works. And it's much simpler than the other one. So we need where is it? It's right here the entire time. And I would, if I were you, I would probably put this next to a skeleton farm, or find a ton of, what the heck, find a ton of, what is it? Find a ton of bone blocks. Those are also, they give you 9 at least, but that's good. Kind of. Now, after this gets full, should just be almost full, I think. Not yet. So, I'm gonna completely fill this up, so I don't have to deal with it filling completely up at the moment. So eventually it should just fill all the way to the bottom. So first start with the bottom chest and go up, or just start with the top and let it filter all the way down, or not filter, run all the way down before you use the machine, so it runs smoothly and you don't have to wait. And I could just done that. Now let's try. 1 sapling. So it should perfectly work if done correctly, which I'm sure. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test 5 saplings on this and then switch it. I'm gonna hold down the button and see if it works. It should. Let's say, okay, there's nothing there. I did fix it earlier. This is why I said it will take a ton of bone meal, and it'll just take like 1 tree a 30 seconds, I would say. So right now I'm just holding down the button, and it's actually running faster than I thought. And this is really good. This is why I'm loving this machine already, because it runs really fast. Even though it uses up a ton of bone meal, I'm gonna need this in my world because I'm not gonna mine a ton of trees in a row. It's not worth that. I could just have a tree farm to do all of the work. There we go. And it kind of crushes all the leaf down besides this. So far, only 1 tree has made it this tall, 1 tree has made it this. Yeah. You kind of get a ton of resources from this if you go around and collect it. I don't bother getting resources for it. If you want, you can put an entire platform down here of hoppers going and then dispense or have a dropper going into you, so you have a ton of saplings, but I wouldn't do that. I would just have a ton of saplings on you at the start. I wish there was a sapling farm you can make besides farming with this. Other than that, you pretty much get a ton of saplings out of this. There was one thing I wanted to show you. What was that? So, oh yeah. I want to see how it does when I turn this up to 100 random tick speed. Right now, I can show you right now, it's at 1 tick speed right there. Now let's add 2 zeros. Now, I've already tested this. I put it on 10,000 and I lit one tree and one tree and it incinerated in less than 30 seconds. Less than actually 15 seconds. So anyway, I'm just gonna grow one tree and show how fast it grows at 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not accurate. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 seconds just to grow a large tree. Now if I were to change it to 10,000, it should be faster. Oh wait, never mind, it's not 10,000. The max is 1,000. I thought it was 10,000 because I added zeros earlier. One tree takes 3 seconds to grow. Or 1 second, depends. This lags quite a bit, but that's just because of random tick speed. I think it's actually much slower doing it with random tick speed. Oh, it's not laggy as much. Before it was like very slow, now it's fast. One thing I realized when doing this before, one thing to say, after this grows. 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. I'm gonna quick show you a demonstration of what it would do to a tree. I'm gonna do one more tree real quickly. And it'll push it completely along, and then once it gets to here, it'll push it all the way over here. Once it gets there, push it all the way out to this. I still forgot to do this. Oh. I've actually found a tree that was 7 blocks tall. It's just very hard to get those types. But other than that, you actually get a ton of wood from this. It's a reliable source of wood, because you get quite a bit per sapling. But it's not really reliable, since you could just wait for it to form, but faster version, just use bone meal. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You have that stopping it. Really large. Almost looks like a 3D printer. This is like the resource thing. Comes through here and prints it into this. Okay, cool. What I did do before is I used commands. If whatever I build in this area, I just have to come over to this specific one right over here, push it, and erase everything. 15 blocks erased. Exactly 15 blocks was used to make the word hi when I spelt with H-I, very small. This one just fills in this one to make, yeah, pretty much the same thing. I think the other one actually runs much smoother. Oh, I hate you, Gavin. Why do you have to mess up my stuff? Because I'm sure I did not touch that whatsoever. I did not touch that. Maybe. I don't know what happened. Someone broke this and that here. Anyway, so you know it works. I showed you it works. Works completely fine. And also, when I was using the command block, when this was all the way extended, it would replace it, and so that's why it was breaking before I made this video. That's pretty much why I figured out it was broken. So that's pretty much it. You might want to find room to put this, but if you don't care, this is a perfect thing to build. Also, if you want it to be flush, you might want to put this on the other side, have it go this way, push over this way, and then push into a giant box, so it's in the same spacing and size instead of having one side. Really does not matter, but that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in another video, and I might be making more tutorials and redstone stuff that are confusing. Yeah, if you are confused with something, you can just comment me what the idea is, and I can make it as small as possible, or enough, or just to make it work smoothly. And it doesn't have to be very small, but it just has to work. Which, that's pretty much what this is. So, see you guys all in another video. Bye!